Salam alaikum. Malaikum salam. Tata Will here with Ngandu Malongo. And we are just a branch of the tree called Bihuka and Finda Ngandu Mayombe. All respect due to my Tata Nkongo, Tata Oriate. Love, honor, respect. I'm here today to do a quick video to explain to you guys, to give you some tips on how to get the most out of your reading when it comes to Palo. I'm gonna be very vague and just touch on some because everybody does readings differently. Okay, but I guess I'm a keep it to how I do it. So, but it's general anyway. First thing is first, without a doubt, you should do your research on who you're getting your reading from. If it's from word of mouth, you're familiar with the person's work. Your friend or family member, recommends them. They did good by them. So I mean, I would consider that okay. If you're looking online and stuff like that, just kind of try to find testimonials, reviews, and stuff just to make sure you're good. Very important because the information that they're going to be giving you, is a serious thing, and you want to make sure that you're getting it from a reliable source. Okay. Second, always have a pen and paper, pen and pad. Couple of reasons, right? During the lettering, the Tata or the Yaya is going to be explaining the reading that's coming out. You're going to want to take notes. There's some things that you're not going to understand. There's some things that you're going to want to ask about. You don't ever want to interrupt the Tata or the Yaya. You just let them, they're flowing. So let them get all the information out. And that's why you have the pen and paper. So you can write down your questions. Okay, as the lettering comes out, or information, stuff you might not know. You always want to have that pen and paper by the side. As well as towards the end of the lettering, depending on what kind of lettering and reading you get, you might have certain things that come out that you might need to do, baths, you might need a makuto, and so on. Okay, so definitely pen, paper, know where you're getting the reading from. And then third, it's kind of two things in one, because the Tata, one of my god brothers, asked me to speak on this. And what he asked me to speak on was, how would a person who is a non-initiate in the tradition receive help from the spirits, the muertos, the impungos, and so on? So to answer that, I'm also gonna give you step 3. And that is to be very, very specific in your questions. Okay? A lot of times, people will, have their readings, they'll get the information they need, and then, we get to the part where we open the reading to where you're able to ask questions, and some people they stumble up, and they're like, I don't know, I'm good, That's, it's fine by me, it's your money, either way, but I'm making this video because I want you guys, I believe that most people work hard for the money, and I don't want you to waste your money. I want you to get the most out of your reading. So be very specific in the questions you ask. And through you being specific, you can navigate and ask the questions that you need to ask. As far as, which Impungo's working with me? Is there, the Muertos working with me or whatever? Is there anything I can do for protection or what have you? You know what I mean? You definitely want to ask that stuff if that's on your mind, Don't stay hush. A closed mouth doesn't get fed, and the squeaky wheel always gets the oil. So always ask the right questions. Very, very, be very specific. Can I, for the people that want protection in particular, it doesn't come out in the reading, ask. And, because in these traditions, we divine for every move we make because this is spirit led. You understand? So ask those questions all the time to see what direction you need to go in. With those things right there, you should be able to absorb the reading well, get the information you need, record it, hold on to it, store it. You can always refer back to it, and get and know who you're working with as far as the muertos, the impungos, and stuff like that. Very important to have that, and especially if it's your first time coming up to get a reading. You want to have some sort of direction, a good place to start from. Okay? And I want to add one more thing. To all my tatas and yayas, practitioners out there that are working the tradition. Super, 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 super important that you stay cleansed. You understand? When you get initiated, you become a tata. You're reborn into the spiritual realm. You are susceptible to different energies more so than the person that's not initiated. So if you're working these traditions, you're dealing with people all the time, or not even these traditions, on the day-to-day, going to work and stuff like that, you pick up on energies a lot easier. So it is very important that you do your cleansing. Whatever you got to do, baños, take an egg, clean yourself with an egg, rice water, and a lot of this stuff is symbolic. So as long as you put in the effort in and doing this stuff, spirit sees it, and you stay in line with tradition, and you're programming because the symbol, that's the language of the subconscious, is symbolism, and that's what you're doing. So that's a whole nother topic. I won't touch much into that. But I just wanted to mention that, man. You have to stay cleansed. You have to stay cleansed. You have to stay cleansed all the time. It makes a big, big difference. You guys know what you need to do. You need to do it. You know what I mean? And stop questioning yourself. But I feel myself going on another tangent. That's all I wanted to talk about, was how to get the most out of your readings. My name is Tata Will with Ngando Malongo. Again, I'm just a branch of the tree. Bejuco en fin de Ngando Mayombe. Love, respect, and honor to my Tata and Congo Tata Oriate. With that said, I love you all, even my enemies. Direct quote from my Tata and Congo. Salam alaikum. Malaikum salam.